guys, I want to talk to you today about why I decided to become a makeup artist. There's a lot of people who do makeup because they're really good at it and things like that, and I've found that I have a knack for it and that I have, it comes easily, it just makes sense. There's a really special, there's some really life-changing things that happened to me that made me want to become a makeup artist, and I want to share it with you guys. I'm sorry if it's a little too touchy-feely for all of you guys. If it is, don't thumbs down. Just don't watch it. I was probably about like a 13 or so, and I decided, oh, I want to start wearing makeup. And I just started using like leftover stuff from my mom and my sister and whatever, and I just kind of like did my own thing. And it definitely was not very good. If you ever see pictures of how I looked when I was 13, it's like, oh, that is not a great look. But I was, just kind of figuring it out, doing my own way. I have really sensitive skin, and these makeup products I was using were really old, obviously, because I stole them from my mom and my sister. There was bacteria in them that just, didn't agree with my skin because my skin is so sensitive. Plus, bacteria is not good for anyone's skin. But that caused my skin to break out, and I became very acneic. It was really difficult for me. I had a lot of self-confidence issues. I had a lot of problems just, I was that person that if I was sick in bed and I knew I wasn't, there was probably no one was going to see me, I still had to wake up and put on makeup to cover my acne so that I could feel good about myself. So it was really, really bad, and I just wasn't in a good spot. After I used up all of that yucky bacteria-filled makeup, after I used up all that bacteria-filled makeup, I started buying, more and drugstore makeup. I have nothing against drugstore makeup at all. I just have such sensitive skin. My skin can't, foundation-wise, can't take most, skin makeup. I found that, honestly, my skin just looked so bad. I was acneic. I had this really cakey-looking, not good makeup over top of it, and my skin just was suffocating, and I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel good about myself. I kind of grew up in a little bit of a hippie family where we use lots of natural things, we would make our own soap because we all have really sensitive skin. I can't even use Dove soap. My skin is so sensitive. So I kind of grew up in this, we did everything natural because we had to, and some of the stuff was great and some of it kind of was just not that good. It just didn't work. So I grew up with this notion that natural means it didn't work. Natural doesn't work. So my mom, she had happened upon this makeup studio right by one of our favorite places to eat. And she told me, she's like, Rachel, I really want to take you to this place. And it's this, they just do all natural makeup, all natural skincare. And I was like, Mom, that's not going to work. I'm just going to keep using what I have. She was like, no, just let me take you. Just try it. She's like, if you hate it, you don't have to buy it. She's like, and if you like it, I will buy it for you. So she really just set me up to win no matter what. So I figured, okay, yeah, I'll go. And I met a woman who changed my life, and her name is Carmen Serrano. She is a beautiful, sweet, sweet lady who I will love forever. If any of you are into Breaking Bad, she was on the first few seasons of that. So she's this actress, makeup artist, super talented, and one of the most wonderful women I've ever met. And kind of explained everything I'd already said to my mom, that I was like, this is what I need. I don't want to look like I've got really acneic skin. I want to look beautiful, and I don't believe that your natural stuff is gonna work. So she was like, okay, let me just prove it to you. So what she did, she just took off one half of my makeup, and she custom blended this mineral foundation. So did swipe tests on my neck, made it match my skin, and then she put it just on the one half of my face, and then showed me myself in a mirror. And I was really, really surprised. I feel like she had just gone like a magic eraser to my face and just like buffed out that side of my face. It was beautiful. Like you could still see, you know, like some of the bumps from my acne, but it was flawless. Like it looked so good. And like the other side of my face looked like crap. And so I was hooked. And because of that, I bought like all of her skincare from her too. And the makeup and the skincare together totally cleared up my skin, and it was beautiful. And I all of a sudden didn't care if I went out in public without makeup, you know, because I felt good about myself. I was like, I've got nice skin. I can totally do that. Switching paths now, switching directions, I played soccer all through high school. And my team was really good. We went to state every year, and my sophomore year we went to state. We didn't lose a single game all season except for our championship game, and that was really sad and really hard. During that season, my knees would start to really hurt after playing a game, but it would go away, so I didn't think anything about it. And after a while, just like the last few games of the season, my knees would hurt so bad and they wouldn't stop. So I decided it would probably be best if I stopped ignoring it. And I told my mom when she was in high school and she ran cross country that when she was also a sophomore, her knees started to hurt her, and it turned out that she had a knee condition. So we went to the doctor, and sure enough, I had the same thing. Turns out it's genetic. So I have what's called chondromalacia patella. Basically means because I was really active when I was young, all of the cartilage in my knees wore away. It was heartbreaking for me at the time because my life was soccer. Like I was on track to go to college with a soccer scholarship. I dreamed of like being the next Mia Hamm, and I could do it because I was really good. But all of a sudden, that was all gone. Like that wasn't even an option. So I kind of didn't know what to do anymore. I was really depressed for a little bit, and I didn't know what to do. Nothing made me happier than when I was playing soccer. So I thought, I was like, what on earth am I gonna do? And all that came to mind was thinking about Carmen and how she looked, like how happy she looked when she was doing my makeup for me. Like when I looked in the mirror and saw how beautiful my face looked, I could see like every emotion I was feeling like totally reflected in her face. That was the only thing I could think about that even like came close to how happy I felt when I played soccer. I frequented her shop all the time because I still bought all my makeup from skincare from her. So I told her, like, Carmen, I think you're wonderful and I love what you do. I want, you know, I would basically be honored if you would teach me what you do. And of course she said yes, because she's like the most amazing person ever. And so that's where it kind of stemmed from. I ended up going to beauty school. I got my degree in cosmetology, and I continued to work for her. There was this really popular jewelry company back where I'm from in New Mexico called Gertrude Zachary, and she was literally on the billboards. Like, she's a supermodel, and she would make these women feel like they're supermodels. Like, just obviously, I mean, by the makeup itself, but then just exuding their excitement right back to them. She would make them feel like they were the supermodels. I started to feel when I did makeup for women. I would have girls come into the shop and they would have similar stories of just, you know, nothing works, like I'm basically hopeless. And then I would do their makeup and they would feel gorgeous, like breathtakingly, like words cannot speak, gorgeous. And it would change their lives, like it changed mine. And that's, I just honestly, nothing feels like that. Nothing compares to how that feels. It feels amazing. I know that making these videos, I don't actually get to see you and see you as you struggle and you try to do these looks, or maybe you struggle with acne or whatever, but I hope that even if just, you know, in the slightest bit, I can help any of you feel like you're supermodels, if I can make any of you feel like you're gorgeous, that makes me feel so excited I could scream. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I do makeup for a living. And I hope that as you watch my videos, you can see that excitement that I have, and that just, you know, I'm just spilling with it. I just want to, I don't know, it makes me happy, and I want it to make everyone else happy. I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. Sorry if this was sappy, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.